Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have Fire Emblem Heroes Engage Edition banner, finally. I'm pretty stoked. We're finally getting Engage characters. The one of the top 3 that I was most looking forward to is free. So that's, we're freely summoning today, okay? We're just gonna be degenerate gamers and we're gonna throw some orbs at stuff. It doesn't really affect me one way or the other, so thrilled about that. Shout out to members. Thank you, members, as always, particularly with the videos that get expensive. Okay, and it has not been a super expensive summer. I'm gonna keep it a buck, which means I get to take revenue and put it elsewhere now, like my new chair, for example. That's tight. I love that. Yay. I don't know, man. I didn't get hit that hard this summer. I love that. So I'm just taking the opportunity to like focus on some other projects, right? Okay, so we got like the Altina, you know, we got some Grail stuff going on here soon whenever Zephy gets bumped in there. Maybe past summer things are something that I will look at before summer is gone. I'm mostly just glad that the story's back. It feels like it takes forever during summer. I've talked about this before. It's not a surprise to anyone if you've tuned in before, rather. I would be happier if we just had like the one summer themed banner, and then maybe like some other kind of special heroes, I guess, because you got to have one every month. But oh man, the back-to-back special without the continuation of the story right after the midpoint, right after the cliffhanger, man, it feels like it takes forever to come back, and it kind of does, because it's like a 6-week hiatus, possibly longer. Though, you know, it takes a while, and I'm glad that it's back and we're trucking along. I won't get into specifics about the story since it did just quite literally come out today, but I was kind of right about a certain someone, and I'll just leave it at that. My gut intuition is rarely ever wrong, which is nice. It's nice to see that does in fact hold up, so I like that. Yeah, I don't know, I'm glad. I'm happy. I'll be excited to see pretty much everybody from Choose Your Legends next month. I'll be stoked just to have a FEH channel, honestly. There is always like a form of constant communication from the Heroes team, but it feels I don't know, it's like when Nintendo goes to shadow drop some games, right? It feels better when they're in the form of a direct, you know. That's really the way that I explain it, I suppose. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll get there at some point, I'm sure. By the by, we are probably doing a single spark today. I don't know if I'm going to embrace 2 sparks. We're just gonna see how the banner goes. We'll see how it goes. This is a shoe-in, an utter shoe-in for rerun, and honestly, I don't know that I particularly need a lot of the arcane offerings that are up here. If you didn't see, they did kind of do a side announcement in game notifications where previously refined beast weapons, I think it's Cav exclusive still, but they're getting kind of like a secondary upgrade to what part of the arcane Cav beast weapon does. I guess you have to use dew on it again, which is kind of malarkey if you ask me, but I guess it kind of furthers my point of I don't know who actually wants that particular inheritable. But I mean, maybe at some point, because like we've never had an inheritable beast weapon. So everything has been a preferred, which, you know, for better or worse, means that more than likely you're gonna stick with that, probably for, you know, lack of other options, or for scoring purposes. So, oh, hello, Morita. You are not Diamant, which is a bit of a bummer. You are not, I can't, ugh, God, I wish I could get the florets. Alright, am I being pranked? I feel like I'm being pranked now. I'm being pranked by ascended red heroes who will not give me the desperately needed floret that I require, because I have none, and I've already had them, so I don't get that. That was a zany circle, wasn't it? Back-to-back ascended heroes, huh? What do you actually have? Oh, finish. Oh, Fizzle follow-up. Okay, this is like, look, I want Diamant. That's really good for me. I can give that to someone. Probably Eitr, but I can give that to someone. You with your Vital Astra does not really help me that much. Although I guess we have Spurn 4 now, right? So like getting Spurn 3 is okay. I don't know. It's not Diamant. I guess there's not that many other options, because eventually we will have, you know, we'll have focus charge. So I guess it's a win, sort of, kind of. Either way, like I was saying, it's not really a win or lose situation for me here. I'm just kind of, whatever I get, and I'm pretty happy with it. And you know, if I really want the rearmed heroes that badly, I am fortunate enough that I can just spark twice and get one of each, and call it a day. Yunaka was not on this banner, so that's pretty cool. I would say probably Yunaka is probably next biggest priority. We already got Chloe, who I was really hyped about, because I love a solid Omni tank, right? Pegasus Knight. Okay, that's right up my alley. Right next to anything with a blue tone, that I can get behind. The fact that we're getting Zevia for free is pretty great, right? I don't know when they will do all of the hounds per se. The DLC pack specifically is what I'm referring to. I don't know when they'll do that. Probably next year sometime. It wasn't like, it was a while after the Ash and Wolves DLC came out for Three Houses, right? Before they put them in FEH. I feel like it was. I feel like it was like a year after the fact. So it may be sometime next spring, maybe. Although at this rate, probably way longer. Probably much longer, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud. What can we get here? We'll, I guess we'll just finish the circle. Maybe we get a Citrine. Citrine I actually used in my first playthrough. And she was pretty okay. She did lose a fair amount of her luster after a while. She just got outclassed, which, you know, bit of a bummer, but is what it is. You know, is what it is. Take it or leave it, for better or worse. But I did use her a fair amount, so if I got her I wouldn't be upset per se, but we're not going to. Ooh, all right, so we got like This is the tricky bit, isn't it? What did you have? You have Alarm, I think, as your C. Yeah. And then you have Beast Sense. Ooh, Beast Sense is actually good. I feel like you're not using the weapon as your inheritable. I feel like you're primarily going for Sense and Alarm. Honestly. I feel like Alcryst. I'm so torn. I'm so torn, man. I'm so torn. Because Flash Sparrow is great, but outside of that, I mean, I've got a little bit of defense res smoke. And if I don't spark again, then it's like I genuinely have to choose here. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't. The correct answer is just pick Diamant, right? But, you know, I feel like that's... because you're really getting 2 here, you know? And I don't want to waste that. Decisions. I think... honestly, I think this fodder is more appealing. Specifically, Sense. I think. That, I feel, could be useful on a handful of beast units that I have. But also Alarm. Alarm is pretty goated. I really like freeing up B for Kanto. I think we're gonna go with her. I think we're going with Eitr. I don't know how to say it. But I think what she offers, for my account at least, is more useful than what Alcryst offers. Which is really just, honestly, just kind of the bow and Flash Sparrow. Plus, I could keep pulling on Colorless for round 2, which would just be so fun. We all know how fun that would be. I think... yeah, I think we're gonna go with her. And I think we're gonna give Alarm to some stuff. If I don't want to use Sense instead. This was honestly a really tough call. I'm having a little bit of remorse, but not really. But I feel like I would have felt the same about Alcryst. Like, genuinely, I feel like I would have felt the same about Alcryst. Alright, well, that was part 1, I guess. We may do a part 2, we'll see. I mean, I am literally 1 focus charge away from all possible focus. So, it was really weird getting both of those ascended. That was so bizarre to me. I'm still... that's so weird. Really great that we got a fair, though. That's awesome. I think we're gonna pause button here. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, and then probably a follow-up to this later. And then probably Friday, bring you home with a legendary prediction. Although I think it's a mythic this month. So look forward to all those things. It's going to be a very heroes-filled week, since I don't plan on rolling for Blade in Honkai Star Rail, even though he is hella sick and would pair really, really well with my low chat. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you again to members. Appreciate you, members. Greatly, I do. If you want to become a member, I don't usually plug this very frequently, but you can. There's a link in the description. or there's probably something right below the video. I don't know. If you want to find it, you can find it. Let me know how this went for you. I feel like I got lucky in an unlucky way, which is not uncommon for me. That's you. I have the luckiest unluck that exists, I guess. But you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. It was very low loss situation for me. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one, probably tomorrow.